What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple days, but we're back. We're here. And look at this. We're at the whiteboard. I'll go over why I kind of took a couple days off here at the end of the video. But for now, we're going to be talking about business. All right? Business. I thought in this video I would go over this past year that I did in business and lawn care and landscaping, and maybe some of the things I'm looking towards for this next year. So we're just going to dive right into it. I'm going to break down all the details and let you guys in on my lawn care and landscaping business. I don't know how much you guys can see, but this last year, pretty sad stuff, some might say, but it was exciting for me. Wow, that's really small. That's small. I did 15,000. 15,000? Yeah, 15,000 in revenue this last year. And I'm going to break this down as best I can. And I definitely want to grow in this next year. So we're just going to dive right into it. I don't really know what else to do but dive into it. So this first year of my business, I bought a truck. Yep, I don't even think I need to do that. Yeah, let's just do I bought a truck, a trailer, and I actually leased a mower from my father. So the trailer was like $2,000. The truck is like $30,000. This is really good stuff. Riveting content right here. So I bought the truck, which I'm still paying off. I have the trailer, which I paid off. And then I was leasing my dad's mower. So all I had to do was pay for the gas and the oil change. So obviously it was like negative year round or whatever. But that's what I did this first year. I had about probably 15 lawns. And then I did a couple landscaping jobs on the side, some mulching jobs, weeding, stuff like that. And these 15 lawns, the average was like $100 a lawn because, yeah. So that's kind of how my year went. The issue with this financially was that I would grab my paycheck after each job, and then I would just take it in my personal account, and then I would just pay bills as they came. So that's probably why I got a little behind on my card payments. So that is one big thing I do want to fix this next year, is really systematizing that and taking a certain paycheck every week and then just putting the rest into my business, because I was literally just taking this, putting it in my bank account, and then when I had to pay my bills, I just took from my bank account, my personal account, and paid them off. So I really do want to fix that this next year. Another thing I'm struggling with this next year, because I leased the mower, I am going to have to buy a mower this next year, because I used a lot of hours on my dad's mower, and it was nice of him to let me use it, but for one, I don't want to keep using it because then I'm going to have to pay for like a half-used mower. So I'm going to have to buy, or I would like to buy at least one, maybe two mowers this next year. And this is kind of where it starts getting into the gray area, because I'm not 100% sure of what I want to do this next year. Let me erase this really quick. I wish I had like a big eraser. So I'm going to go over kind of what I want to do this next year and what it's going to cost and why it's kind of a struggle for me. The thing about lawn care and landscaping is the upfront cost is pretty big. Like the service side is pretty easy. Like it's self-explanatory. Um, but the upfront cost kind of sucks with the equipment. So I bought a truck, which was $30,000. I would like to upgrade to a bigger truck because it is a Toyota Tacoma. It's like a mid-sized truck, and especially in the rain, it really struggles, especially when pulling a trailer. So I would really like to get a bigger truck. This guy. Not only that, but I would like to hire someone. So this previous year, it was literally just me. So it was just me doing all the lawns and everything. But this next year, I want to hire one or maybe even two people. And that is going to be a learning curve in and of itself. But it's something I have to do. And I got to be able to do it in the future anyway. So it's kind of stressful. But I'm going to keep this truck, I think. And then I want to also upgrade and grab another truck. So then if I can train this first guy, then maybe he could run his own truck. Or if he already has experience, he could run his own truck. I don't know how likely that is. Seeing as how it's my second year and it'd be my first employee, I think I would maybe just want to have them run along with me. So maybe I could get a bigger truck and then just have them ride along with me and then just keep paying this off. This is probably it's less than $20,000 at this point because I've paid it off. Not all completely, but that is one thing is that I would like another truck. I would also like another trailer. I want to upgrade my trailer. So right now I only have like one of those open trailers. It's like this. See, I only have one of those, but I would really like an enclosed trailer, like the dump trailers. Not enclosed trailer. I would like a dump trailer because I would have done this from the beginning too, but these are like $15,000. That's the issue. A new truck is it'd probably be like 70,000 for like a F-150 or something. I don't know the exact prices, but I would like an enclosed trailer because you can carry lawnmowers in there. And especially if I want to break into this landscaping side of everything, more so than just doing mulch, then I can put a bunch of crap in there. A problem I was having with my smaller truck, not only the towing capability, but like if I cut down trees or trim trees or anything like that, I would have to throw them in the back of my truck, and it was really I did really small jobs, and most of the time I could fit it in there, but a dump trailer would save me such a headache, and then I could actually start going to dump yards because this year I was dumping at my parents' and my grandparents' house. Very nice of them to let me do that. But I would definitely like a bigger trailer, especially if I want to get into hardscaping and doing bigger jobs because I'm going to need it. I'm definitely going to need it. And then the fun part, I also now need a mower. So because I was mowing with my dad's mower this year, I was just leasing it. I have to get at least one mower. We'll go over here. I would need one mower, which would be about $8,000 to $10,000, $8,000 to $12,000, honestly. And if I have someone working with me, I may even want two mowers, which would be say $16,000 to like $30,000. Probably not $30,000, but like $27,000. So this is the predicament I'm in because my bank account right now is a grand total of $0. So I would like a bigger truck. I don't need it though. So I'll probably stick with my regular truck right now because I can get by through the year. A trailer I definitely would like. I don't know how necessary it is for this next year because I'm just now getting into landscaping jobs. Maybe once I get bigger jobs, then I can look at trailers, but starting off the year, I think I'm just going to stick with my regular trailer because I don't need the extra expenses, especially if I don't even get into the landscaping, like the hardscaping side of things. But I will like one mower, maybe even two mowers to start the year. I would probably start the year with one mower and go from there. So there's a lot of ways this next year could go. And it's going to be an exciting one for me because I have a lot to figure out. I have to figure out how to hire, got to figure out how to deal with all this. And that's not even like the majority of my, that's just like a brief overview of the lawn care side of things. So the reason I want to go from lawn care over to landscaping, and by landscaping, I mean like hardscaping, like pavers, patios, things like that, is because say I get one customer, one client for lawn care. I'm going to have to mow their lawn every week for like 8, let's say, I don't know how many weeks, but that'll be like $100 a week. A week. And that would be, okay, so that would be it'd be 7 months. So 7 times 4, 28. So that would be 2,000. Oh, that was really bad. So that would be like, it'd be like $2,800 by the end of the year, which is crazy. But that's $2,800 for 7 or for 28 weeks. I got to do that. Whereas if I go into landscaping, I can do one job for $20,000. Like, look at the difference. That's like that's 10x. So if I do one landscaping job, it would take maybe a week by itself, and it would be $20,000. And $20,000 is on the low end. Like, landscaping jobs get really expensive. So the reason I want to go into lawn care or landscaping is, or why I'm like trying to figure this out, is because I could grow a lawn care company like super huge. You just get like 16-year-olds and stuff to mow lawns, and you could grow it pretty big, but you could make money faster doing landscaping jobs. And that's kind of the thing. That's why I'm trying to break into landscaping more, is because the jobs pay better, and it's not so much like, I don't know, they're just different types of jobs, but it would be kind of a struggle to grow a landscaping company, just depending on what kind of stuff I would do. So trying to figure out that balance is something I'm going to have to figure out in these next couple of years. But I definitely do want to break into landscaping because really I've done lawn care for my whole life. So I know everything about lawn care, not everything, but I know a lot about lawn care, but I haven't really done a lot of landscaping jobs for clients. I've done them, just not for clients. And I haven't charged like big prices like that. For that, that's big for me. So this next year, I really want to break into the landscaping. And I'm thinking of doing like, one of the landscapers I talked to mentioned demolishing driveways and redoing them, like hiring a crew to come in and redo those. And I think maybe this next year I could do lawn care like full time, and then start breaking into those more landscaping jobs. But then then I gotta have the dump trailer. I have to have a bigger truck, and then I also have to have an excavator. So it's really difficult doing this lawn care and landscaping thing because the upfront cost is so big. And like a mower costs $8,000 minimum. So I'd have to do like I'd have to have at least, well, that's not that bad. I'd have to have 4 clients and mow every day of or every week for 7 months, and then it would pay off the lawnmower. So it's like the break even, it just takes so long to break even on a lawn care or a lawn care company. And that's kind of why I want to break into landscaping more so. And then it's like, it's better skills to go into landscaping, I think, or a lot of the people what I've heard from other people is that most people start in lawn care and then they start going over to landscaping, because really anybody can get into lawn care. I mean, you could buy a push mower for $700, probably even less. You could buy one for like $200 on Facebook Marketplace and you could get in. And that's why another reason I want to go from lawn care over to landscaping. So those are a couple things about my business and what I want to do next year. And then I can also get into why I want to buy a business in one of my other videos. So yeah, that's just like a tiny scratch of the surface, things I'm thinking about for this next year. We'll transition here into a different topic, and I didn't film this weekend because I was actually planning on it before I left for the wedding, because I had a wedding this week. But I woke up and I just didn't have time. I had to run back home like 45 minutes both ways, which really put a damper on my time. And then I had to get to the airport. And then I was like, I never said I was going to do these videos every day. And I don't want to rush content. I don't want to just release stuff just to release it. I mean, these are like, I plan these out and I want to have something to talk about that's actually on my mind. So I didn't want to record this weekend because it was one of my best friends getting married. So I wanted to be there in person the whole time. I didn't want to have to think about anything else. So I took a little vacation, but I'm back and I'm super excited to be back. I shouldn't be gone for a month or so. So, I'm not sure how often I want to release these videos, because I originally said I wanted to be more consistent, and I think I've got the consistency thing down. So it's really trying to figure out if I want to post every day or keep posting every day, or if I want to go into more like one or like three times a week or 4 times a week. So that's something I'm kind of chewing on. But for now, I don't know. I do have a couple more things on my mind that I want to talk about in next videos. But I really did want to make this video, and I finally got the whiteboard out. And it's actually on a different side of the room. But that's just a little bit about my business, and also why I didn't record this last weekend. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any feedback or comments, leave them down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.